Hi YouTube. I knew I knew. I know I said earlier that I might not be able to do a video, but I did because I'm like really bored and I tried to lay down um and relax, but I couldn't necessarily do that. I don't know. I've just been really out of it, I guess, lately today. I did like super cleaning. Cause like you don't bring a baby into just anything. So like I really like got down on my hands and knees, scrubbed everything, like moved my dresser and all of that. So I really got into cleaning today. So I'm like super tired and my feet hurt. And I went to my cousin's birthday party. She's so cute. She just turned 2, and that was really great. She had a good time. Cake everywhere. Oh my gosh, it was really nice though. Um, so yeah. Anyway, since I had time, I was gonna do my 24-25 week update. Um, I know a lot of people have notes. I've noticed well, not a lot of people, but I've noticed that a lot of the girls here on YouTube, they'll sit here and they'll like write down their notes before they do a video, I guess to have talking points. I kind of just go on what I know. Um, but I did want to talk about like development, I guess, because like I've said before in my other like videos and stuff, so I'm trying to look this up and like talk to you guys. Yeah, like I've said in my other videos and stuff, it's not really about symptoms, during the middle of your pregnancy because the only thing that's really changing right now is you're getting bigger and the baby's getting bigger. The baby's doing a lot more of the symptoms and stuff versus you. Your symptoms are more beginning and end of pregnancy. Like your body will start to go through more drastic changes, whereas through like, you know, the middle part of your pregnancy, it's just being pregnant. That's why like when you go to your doctor, the questions they ask you, are you having any bleeding, cramping, spotting, pain, any of that. If you're not having any of those, then they really don't have much to talk to you about. They take your blood pressure, your temperature, and your weight, and they look at that, and if that's good, then you're fine. Um, but next appointment, which I have on the when is it? Gosh, October 12th, 11th, I want to say. Um, so it's like in a month, because you do them every month. Like you do once a month until you get I don't know. I want to say like third. Well, no, I don't think it's necessarily just your third trimester. I think like the closer you get to your due date, it's like every like two weeks. So yeah, but that next appointment, I have to do that diabetes testing thing, that glucose test, where they make you drink this really, really sickening, sweet, nasty stuff, and then like test you for like diabetes. I don't know. It's supposed to test you for gestational diabetes, which if anybody doesn't know, because you're not pregnant and you watch these, or if you've never been pregnant, gestational diabetes is a diabetes that women get when they're pregnant, because gestation is like pregnancy. So that's what gestational diabetes is. It's diabetes you get when you're pregnant. And a lot of women do get it. Now, well, I don't want to necessarily say a lot of women, but it is common for women to get it when they're pregnant. That's why you have to be really careful about what you eat and, like your sugar, and you have to take care of yourself because gestational diabetes can have some problems. But anyway, I'm just going to read you guys the 24 and 25 week thing, like, I guess, baby development. I get these on my Facebook, and I read them all, like, every week I come in here and read it. But I was just going to let you guys know to tell you what's going on with Jaden. So, 24 weeks. Your body, hair growth during pregnancy. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, so your baby isn't just sitting around on your bladder doing nothing. He's working hard preparing for life outside the womb, perfecting his lungs and packing on the pounds. He'll gain half a pound this week alone. Oh my gosh. Other highlights this week. Things are starting to get a little crowded inside the old womb as baby grows bigger and bigger. Your ribs are probably pining away for the good old days when they didn't have a foot permanently lodged between them. Hate to break it to you, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. Your baby's ears are fully functional now, and since they are, you may notice that loud noises and sudden movements can startle the little bugger. He's getting used to the everyday sounds inside the womb, the sound of your heart beating, your lungs inhaling and exhaling air. That was a lot in one sentence, sorry. The growling of your stomach because your partner promised he'd be right back with that double cheeseburger and he's taking forever. He'll even be able to hear your voice when your partner finally arrives and you ask him where the bleep he has been. So talk nice. I read it off like this 3D pregnancy calendar, and I guess they just try to make it interesting and funny. So, yeah. Baby's got a fully developed inner ear now. This means his sense of balance is working and he can tell where he's hanging upside down or right side up. He can also feel you moving, so go ahead, pop in your favorite tunes and boogie. You're a little... What? Oh my gosh, I don't... They wrote something retarded. He's about the length of a foot-long Chicago hot dog and weighs about 1 1/3 pounds. So, that's 24 weeks. So that was last week for me. Sorry, that was a lot. And they I guess they put scenarios in just to make it funny. I don't know. I don't know what that is. And this website is really cool. It's like 3D pregnancy. It's off of Parents Connect, I guess. It gives you like a 3D picture of what your baby should look like, and it does it week by week, and it tells you like an intro about your life, I guess, and how you may be thinking. Your body, it tells you your baby and your life and all this kind of stuff. So this is really cool. And I like to read this stuff because I just like to know what's going on. 25 weeks. I don't want to read that. Getting ready for patty cake. Baby's hands are now fully developed and he spends most of his waking time groping around in the darkness of your uterus. Brain and nerve endings are developed enough now that your baby can feel the sensation of touch. That doesn't mean he can feel it when his father pokes your stomach, however, so tell him to knock it off. Other highlights include your baby's arms and legs have grown to almost... I'm sorry. That's like an ad playing in the background. Baby's arms and legs have grown to almost the proportions that they will at birth, which is still sort of short. Sorry. So don't be alarmed when your newborn's arms barely clear his waist. Baby's nostrils, which have been plugged up until now, clear out. Sorry, this is a big thing in parentheses. And he can practice breathing through the nose. The structures of your baby's spine are now made up of 150 joints, 33 rings, and some 1,000 ligaments. Can you believe that you're growing something that complicated inside you? The capillaries, the teeniest blood vessels, are now forming in your baby's body, giving his formerly translucent skin a pink glow. The blood vessels in the lungs also developed this week. You'll see how well that worked out when your baby gives those lungs a workout while you're online at the bank in a few months. Oh, okay. Sorry, I had to get that sentence. Your baby weighs about 1.5 pounds and it's about 13.5 inches long, roughly the length of one of those recorders you played in elementary school music class. Who's up for a round of hot cross buns? Oh my gosh, and I did play the recorders in elementary. Sorry. I remember playing those. So yeah, that's what he's doing. And I'm sorry if that took a long time for me to read. I just figured you guys might be kind of interested. Because you get on here and you talk about how you're doing, but you don't talk about what he's doing. So, or she. When you're pregnant, you get on here and you talk about, oh, well, I'm doing this. Well, yeah, but you're pregnant. It's not all about you, you know. So I figured I'd tell you what he's up to in there. So yeah, so he has a pretty big week coming up. He's getting his nose cleared out, weighs a whole 1.5 pounds, and he's 13.5 inches long, so he's just moving right along. I don't think I told you about my doctor's appointment, but I did go to the doctor just recently, this past week actually, last week. Yeah, this past week. Wednesday I went. He grew a whole 5 centimeters in 1 month, along with me gaining 7 pounds in 1 month, which freaked me out a little bit. I was worried that I was, gaining too much weight, but she said he went through a growth spurt, so did I. I don't really look any bigger. I can't tell. Um, but then again, it's not supposed to be like a drastic change. You're supposed to just like, I don't know, gradually see it over time. So I don't notice the weight difference, which is not necessarily a good thing. So I'm really gonna try watching what I eat. Slow down on the carbs, I guess. But yeah, other than that, he's doing good. I had another ultrasound because she wanted to take another look at his legs, his lower legs, because he was sitting on them last time, which was the 20-week ultrasound, and his legs were fine. So like the first thing she did was she got right up under his butt. It was so cute. He had like it was just I don't know, it was just really cute. Like you had the whole leg and then you had his butt and then you had the other leg and it was just so funny. And like the first thing you saw was his little boy part just sitting there. He was so cute. Anyway, and she also got on his face and it looked really weird. Like on the printout she got of his face, like he looks like an alien when she printed it out. It looked so much more normal on the ultrasound screen than it did when I'm looking at it on when I'm looking at it on the paper. I'm like, oh my gosh, my son looks like an alien. It doesn't even look normal. But on the ultrasound, he looked like his dad. I swear to God, his head is like his dad's, and now he looks like his dad. And I mean, I know it's hard to tell on ultrasound, but I swear, he looks nothing like me. I don't see any of it. I mean, maybe when he's born, I'll see a lot more, but I have a really strong feeling he's gonna look like his dad. And his dad's like really excited, and yeah, so he's happy he's having a little boy. Um, yeah. So that's my 24-25 week update. I don't think I have any more videos to do until next week, so I probably won't talk to you guys until next Sunday. Um, but if you guys have any like questions or requests or anything, just be sure to like request those, and I will make a video. So I will talk to you guys soon. All right, bye YouTube.